Yo, what's good, fam? Seemlytuber back, and today we're tackling a fight so legendary, so filled with drama, so packed with secrets, it makes your average family Thanksgiving dinner look like a walk in the park. You ready for this? We're talking about the ultimate sibling rivalry, the showdown that defined an era, Sasuke versus the Itachi. But hold on, fam. Forget the tears for a second, because today we're looking at this brutal beatdown with a fresh, slightly unhinged perspective. We're gonna break down why this fight was less about a simple brawl and more a 5D chess match where Sasuke was playing checkers. Yeah, get ready for the funniest, most mind-bending family therapy session you've ever witnessed. Let's get it. Alright fam, picture this. A dark abandoned temple, very dramatic, very secret final boss lair. Sasuke finally stands face to face with his older brother Itachi. Now, for Sasuke, this isn't just a moment, this is the moment. He's been living for this ever since his entire clan, his parents, his aunties, his weird third cousin, twice removed, were tragically, removed by Itachi years ago. Sasuke has trained, grown stronger, and probably skipped like 100 therapy sessions, all for this very day. The day he takes his sweet revenge on his older brother. He's been chasing this revenge like it owes him chakra. For Sasuke, this isn't just about a fight, it's about years of pain, enough anger to power a small village, and a betrayal so deep it probably needs its own ocean. He's convinced that Itachi is the heartless villain, the ultimate jerk who single-handedly destroyed their family. He's got his villain monologues perfectly rehearsed, I'm sure, but here's the cosmic joke, the ultimate plot twist that Sasuke, bless his angsty heart, doesn't know. Itachi's got secrets, big ones, secrets so profound, they're about to change everything Sasuke thought he knew. It's like finding out your evil older brother was actually doing your laundry the whole time, but in a really painful, dramatic way. So, how did these two brothers, once so close, sharing forehead pokes and dramatic stares, end up bitter enemies? Sasuke's been on this single-minded path of revenge, collecting power like their Pokemon cards, all to kill his older brother. Every decision he's made, every questionable fashion choice, every time he yelled Naruto, it's all been leading to this final angsty confrontation. For Sasuke, this is the moment he gets justice for his family. A giant, bloody, I told you so, to the universe. Itachi, on the other hand, fam, he's been playing a completely different game. While Sasuke sees him as a heartless killer, a villain straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon, Itachi has been quietly working behind the scenes, pulling strings like a master puppeteer. His motives go way beyond what Sasuke could possibly understand. Itachi's legendary calm, his cold exterior, it actually hides a tragic, heartbreaking truth that he carries for years. It's like he's got a massive secret glued to his forehead with super glue, but Sasuke's too busy being edgy to notice. And now, in this final climactic battle, the truth is about to burst out like a poorly contained chakra blast. As Sasuke steps up to face his brother, the tension is thicker than concrete, and definitely more dramatic than a soap opera finale. Way more dramatic than that Young and the Restless and As the World Turns. Yeah, if you know, you know. Well, Sasuke's laser-focused thirst for revenge be enough to take down Itachi? Or is it Itachi hiding one last trick, one last tragic forehead poke up his sleeve? The stage is set for the most confusingly epic family reunion ever. Sasuke stands ready, eyes locked on Itachi, his Sharingan blazing like tiny angry red LEDs, his heart pounding with a mix of rage, anticipation, and probably a bit of, oh my god, is this really happening? To him, Itachi is the singular reason for all his pain, his suffering, his bad decisions. And now, he's finally strong enough, finally cool enough to take him down. Sasuke is absolutely determined to end this, and for all, no matter what it takes. The emotional fireworks are just blazing. Meanwhile, the crowd of memories from Sasuke's past, his childhood with Itachi, their adorable bond before the incident, flash through his mind. But he, being Sasuke, quickly shakes them off. Nope, not now. inner demons. This isn't about family anymore. This is about revenge. And looking cool while doing it? Eh. Itachi, on the other hand, stands there, cool as a cucumber, calm as a meditating slug, almost as if he's not worried about the battle at all, but rather wondering if he left the stove on. He knows Sasuke is stronger than he's ever been, probably stronger than anyone he's ever faced. But Itachi always been 10 steps ahead, a tactical genius playing 5D chess while Sasuke's still trying to figure out if the pawns move straight. He's been waiting for this moment too, but not for the reason Sasuke thinks. Itachi's cold, stoic eyes hold a deep sadness, a burden he's carried for years. But for now, all Sasuke sees is an enemy who needs a serious beatdown. This whole calm demeanor, total aura farming on Itachi's part, fam. He's just standing there, looking deep, letting his silent suffering build up the dramatic tension. But Piccolo would be proud of this level of dramatic posing. When these two Uchiha brothers finally clash, the world shakes. Sasuke is throwing everything he's got at Itachi. Fireballs the size of houses, lightning strikes that crack like a bad power surge, kunai flying faster than a rogue ninja on a caffeine rush. But Itachi is just so calm, so collected, dodging and countering each attack with impossible ease. Like he's doing a really complex, deadly dance routine. It's clear that Sasuke's come a long way, but Itachi is still on a whole other level, barely breaking a sweat. It's like fighting a shadow, a ghost, a really smug older brother. No matter how hard Sasuke tries, Itachi's always one step ahead, pulling out a perfectly timed genjutsu or a lightning-fast counter that leaves Sasuke flailing. It's almost comedic how effortlessly Itachi seems to parry everything. Sasuke's frustration grows with every failed attempt. He's tried all his favorite jutsu, but his brother is still standing, barely needing a tissue. Sasuke's rage builds up with every single failed attempt, and he does what any good shonen protagonist does. He taps into the darker, edgier power he's gained, using techniques he swore he'd only unleash in this final fight. You know, the ones that make his eyes glow even angrier. But even then, Itachi remains unfazed, firmly dodging and deflecting each attack with almost bored precision. More aura farming. He's just letting Sasuke tire himself out, dramatically observing his little brother's fury. Itachi, meanwhile, is fighting with a purpose that Sasuke doesn't yet understand. He's not fighting to kill, he's testing Sasuke, pushing him to his absolute limit, but always holding back just enough to keep the fight going, to let Sasuke grow, to make him stronger. Itachi's calm demeanor hides the immense pain he feels inside, knowing that this battle isn't about who's stronger, it's about slowly, tragically revealing the truth to Sasuke. As Sasuke pushes himself to the very brink of exhaustion, Itachi's calm exterior starts to crack, ever so subtly. But the truth behind their fight is far more devastating than Sasuke could ever bargain for, and it's about to hit him harder than a Susanoo punch. With one final desperate push, Sasuke unleashes his ultimate technique, the Kidding, a massive thunderous lightning strike so powerful it looks like it could wipe out an entire mountain range, or at least a really big shopping mall. Sasuke is absolutely confident that this is the move, the one that will finally bring Itachi down. He's probably thinking, take that, older brother. I'm sorry. Who's the cooler Uchiha now? As the sky roars with thunder, Sasuke sends the Kidding crashing down on his brother, a literal bolt from the blue. But Itachi, ever so calm, ever the ultimate strategist, activates his final devastating trump card, Susanoo. This massive, spectral chakra warrior, a glowing ethereal giant, shields Itachi from the lightning strike, leaving Sasuke utterly shocked, defeated, and completely exhausted. He's thrown literally everything he's had, every ounce of his power, every dramatic technique at Itachi, and yet, Itachi still stands, protected by his glowing giant. It's the ultimate nope moment. With his Susanoo activated, Itachi begins to deliberately close in on Sasuke. Sasuke now nearly out of energy. His Sharingan, flickering, tries to defend himself, but he's no match for the overwhelming, almost ethereal power of Itachi's ultimate technique. You'd think Itachi's fighting to win, to finish his younger brother off, right? But here's the mind-blowing twist, fam. Itachi isn't fighting to win. He's fighting to show Sasuke the truth. As he slowly approaches Sasuke, his movements are deliberate. And then his face softens. It's not the face of a ruthless killer. It's the face of a loving, heartbroken older brother, finally reaching the end of his tragic journey. Just when Sasuke thinks it's all over, that final devastating blow is coming, the truth behind Itachi's actions come crashing down on him like a ton of bricks. It's more than a punch. It's a soul-crushing revelation. The revenge he's been chasing, the hatred that filled his entire life, was never what he thought. As Itachi stands before a stunned, exhausted Sasuke, he reaches out, not to strike, not to kill, but to gently tap Sasuke's forehead, just like he did when they were kids. It's a moment of devastating irony and heartbreaking tenderness. In his final agonizing moments, Itachi reveals the full truth. Everything he did, the brutal massacre of their clan, his defection from Konoha, his life as a notorious rogue ninja, even their final painful fight, it was all a horrifying, selfless sacrifice. It was all to protect Sasuke, to make him strong enough to survive, to ensure he could one day live a peaceful life away from the darkness of the Uchiha clan's destiny. Sasuke now, not just physically exhausted but emotionally wrecked, is left utterly speechless. His entire world shatters. The brother he's hated for years, the villain he dedicated his life to destroying, wasn't a monster after all. He was a hero, a silent, tragic hero who carried the weight of the world and the hatred of his only beloved brother, all for the sake of peace and Sasuke's future. Itachi collapses, the immense weight of his secret finally lifted, leaving Sasuke to grapple with the devastating reality of what's just happened. The final act of the most dramatic, tragic family therapy session ever. As Itachi's body falls, dissolving into crows, Sasuke is hit with the full, crushing weight of the truth. The revenge he's been chasing, the singular purpose of his entire existence, was never real. Itachi wasn't a monster Sasuke thought he was. Instead, Itachi was the one who sacrificed absolutely everything. His reputation, his life, his very soul, to protect his younger brother, to ensure he was strong enough to face the world. This realization shatters Sasuke's entire world view, leaving him in a state of profound shock, confusion, and deep, agonizing sense of loss. The battle may be over, the final blow struck, but the real fight for Sasuke has just begun. The fight to rebuild his shattered psyche and find a new purpose. With the truth about Itachi finally revealed, Sasuke's left questioning literally everything he's thought he knew. The anger and hatred that had filled him for so long, that defined him, has now been replaced with the overwhelming sense of confusion, regret, and a profound, agonizing emptiness. Sasuke's path of revenge is definitively over. His journey to become the Avenger concluded. But now, a new, far more complicated path lies before him. A path to understand the full truth behind his brother's incredible sacrifice, to come to terms with the dark history of his plan, and perhaps to finally find some semblance of peace within himself. He's no longer just chasing revenge. He's chasing redemption, understanding, and just maybe forgiveness. Though Itachi is tragically gone, his legacy lives on. Not in hatred, but through the profound impact he had on Sasuke. The truth of his ultimate sacrifice, a burden he carried alone for so long, is something that will forever shape Sasuke's journey. Moving forward, Itachi's final act wasn't to defeat his brother in battle, but to free him from the literal chains of revenge and hatred, showing him the true strength comes not from destruction or vengeance, but from selfless love and profound sacrifice. It's the ultimate mic drop, the greatest Big Brother lesson ever taught, and it left the entire fandom absolutely floored. So fam, that was the incredible, heartbreaking, and ultimately mind-blowing saga of the Itachi versus Sasuke fight. A fight that delivered not just incredible action and visual spectacle, but one of the greatest, most emotionally resonant plot twists in all of anime history. It redefined both brothers, shattered expectations, and continues to be debated and loved by fans around the world. It's a testament to Naruto's incredible storytelling, proving that sometimes the biggest battles are fought not with punches but with painful truths and self-love. What's your favorite moment from this legendary Uchiha showdown, fam? Did the truth hit you as hard as it hit Sasuke? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this discussion hotter than Mataratsu. If this video made you laugh, made you think, or just reminded you why this fight is a masterpiece, smash that like button and subscribe to Seemlytuber for more epic anime recaps, deep dives, and all the Naruto heat you can handle. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our weekly drops, and check out our other theory busting videos right here on the end screen. I'll catch y'all at the next anime cookout. Peace.